with this complaint about women always leaving, with the divorce rate being what it is, with all of this stuff, like there needs to be some sort of problem solving that I expect from men, that even though your nature is what it is, how do you attain your optimal outcome, right? Shouldn't be talking about money. That was a Freudian slip. But like, how do you attain your optimal outcome? Like, how do you get your desired results? It has to be not fighting your nature, but restraining it to in a way where you get what you want.
You can't be ugly and broke. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick one or the other. You know, if you know that people don't deem you to be attractive, you should at least try to capitalize in being rich. You understand what I'm saying? Or if you are you know, you have to pick a struggle. Like, everybody's got a flaw, everybody has a weakness. I don't care how bad you think you are, you got a flaw. Everybody. So nobody is immune to having a flaw or a weakness, but you have to capitalize on what's natural. You have to capitalize on something to overweigh your weakness. Okay, and everybody has it.
The LGBTQ marriage is legal. Why isn't polygamy? That's what I've been asking all night. I've been asking that all night, all year, all life. Reese Anderson with the 199. Just the fact that there's more black women than black men, we need it.
But you got to remember too, nobody makes rules just for the black community. When
They
the
kind of did.
rules are made, they don't make it just for the black community. They make it for the united everybody. So it can't just be a black need. It would have to be like, you have to have white men on board too, or other type of men, and then white women on board, white, black, you know, all types of women, and men have to be on board. So
I get the point, but the time it was made, they did make rules only for black people.
you said what now?
The time in which they was making the rules, they only made rules for black people.
But we're talking about now. We're talking about now, though.
Yeah.
So just like when he came up and he said the LGBTQ community came and they have legal, because they had people fighting for it, right? Mm-hmm. So they had people in office, they had people constantly fighting for it, and that's the reason why. So if you guys want polygamy, all you men who feel like you got it like that, go to get it done. Come on, march.
Well, here's the thing, right? Is like, in terms of the numbers, it's beneficial for the black community, but when it comes to the nature of man, whether they're white men or black men, the need to be with multiple women still exists, right? So the want for polygamy, outside of like shaming it, still exists regardless, like outside of the black community as much as it does within the black community.
I can't argue with nothing at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know.
Reese Anderson 199.
You know, I was usually right, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Reese Anderson 199. How you can skip a generation? Y'all ignorant sometimes.
You know, and this is why it's different for men and women, because a lot of men like short women, right? But it's possible that a lot of men are short because people went through that Jada Pinkett Smith era where they wanted the tiny girl, and now they got tiny men because the tiny men came out the tiny girl. You feel me?
So I think that's part of it. But the thing is like, I don't think anybody's like ignorant to how genetics works, right? It's about playing the odds of probability. Mm-hmm. If you choose somebody who's tall, it's more likely that your children will also be tall. If you
or at least a decent height, maybe not tall, right, but at least somewhere.
Absolutely. And like, it's about playing the probability. It's not, nobody's saying you're guaranteed, right? Because like HD said, some ugly people be making some really cute babies, right? That's the anomaly and not the statistic. You want to stack your odds for the most favorable outcome. It's nobody's ignoring the fact that it's not guaranteed.
Right. Just like some of y'all be dating these other races thinking your kids gonna come out looking good. And sometimes it's just a hit. It's not it work out in your favor. That tear texture came out a little different than you expected. You know, God's plan.
Man, I should bring out chips more often. You become so much more entertaining
I
when you
love
are
y'all
here.
for trying it though, but sometimes it don't be right. You know, listen.
5'7" is average height, right?
No, I don't think so.
It's average, I think.
Reese. But you think about how many, that's still not. So look at this like this. You got 5'4", 5'3". The great thing about them, because there's a lot of short women. The good thing about that era is there's a lot of short women. Look at Enos, 5'4". You taller than me too. And I'm pretty tall. But you're right. You can't skip generations.
I don't know. My newborn
Unless
is
mama
like
ain't
5.
saying something. I'm sorry, it's 3:00 in the morning.
It is. We just being silly,
You,
y'all.
Reese.
You know
I
what's
know I'm
going
just
on
being
here.
silly. Thank you guys for the
Reese know
super
we
chat.
got
Y'all
love
are
for
I
him.
love y'all.
So the end of this story is there's a solution for that. That's the tagline. There's a solution for that. Black lesson. I'm sure
Listen. The reason I brought that point up about the attractive end, because that's the dilemma that women do come across. Because most women, when they meet a man, they do think about their children. They do. I met dark-skinned women, beautiful dark-skinned women, who don't date dark-skinned men just because they don't want their kid to be dark-skinned. Isn't that crazy? So it's just all effed up. The whole thing is effed up. It really is. Shut up. Y'all crazy in this chat. I can't do it. Men got commanded to spread their seat. I say, go to sleep.
Where you see that at?
Yeah, man. Y'all go get y'all snacks, man. You about to just have a snack party, Go get y'all snacks, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to go on a diet, honey. I like to preserve the fine.
He said, I got to preserve the fine.
Yes. Did you know? Okay, so when you get of age, when you start getting older, you can't make drastic weight loss, right? It's better to maintain, because if you see women who are older, even men who are older, and let's just say they do a big weight loss, sometimes they have saggy skin. It makes them age faster. Prevention is the best method.
A lot of the dudes my age, when they start playing basketball, they blew up, like really blew up.
Mm-hmm. That's that home cooked meal.
I'll be getting home cooked meals. I ain't blow up. I don't know what that is.
Maybe you active. You're just
not really.
And maybe you care about your, some people just don't care. You ever see married couples? They don't be caring sometimes. I can just tell they don't care. They just don't care. Single women be getting their bodies. They be like, boom, I gotta go to the gym. I'm trying to be fine. But the married women, they don't care. A lot of them. Some of them do, but a majority of them.
I think if they still want their husband for real, they care.
He ain't going nowhere.
You seen Why Did I Get Married?
First of all, them is not the men that's out here. Stop playing. Didn't I tell you average people dating average, married to average people? We're not talking about if you got a looker. You done married Chico Suave with a good job. We're not talking about him. We talk about the average dude with the dad bod, making average money. And even though he got Shaniqua over there and she want to play with him, he ain't leaving his wife.
I mean, with that, like, so sorry.
Hey, leave Shaniqua out of this. Right? Leave Shaniqua.
I know it's Shaniqua. I should say that. Sharkeisha.
Fair.
You got it, Enos. Go ahead.
So I was watching this TikTok the other day about this woman who's like, She's just cool. She's chilling. She's very like just a very average woman. But anytime she goes out with her husband, she's got to be dressed to the nines. She's obsessed with being the hot wife in order to make him look good, right? And I think that's what Marcus is talking about is like when a woman really loves her man and she wants him to look good.
She wants to compliment him, honey.
Yeah, so she wants to look good so that makes him look good. It's not always about yourself. Sometimes it really is about your man and making sure like you make him look good by being a reflection of him, right? So like when you come out, like when you keep yourself together, when you put yourself on, like it makes people look at him like, oh yeah, he got it. He got it. He got a great
will we agree, Enoch? I don't know what they do in Canada, but would you not agree that it's some women who just let themselves go? Well,
yes, but those are the same women that like awkwardly laugh when their husband hits on the waitress. Those are the same women that like, you know, don't want an attractive woman to get too close to her husband. Like there's still a level of insecurity in how they interact in the world. Whereas like the women who keep themselves together, even when they're married, like they don't feel any kind of ways. The waitress can flirt with your husband and you'd be like, girl, you got good taste. Like there's that level of confidence that comes with it, right? And so I think that's the part that some people forget. Like, yes, it's great to feel comfortable in a relationship, but don't get so comfortable that you become a poor reflection of your husband.
Oh, I agree. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just telling you what I see. I do see it without my glasses, but I see it.
Why you don't like wearing your glasses?
First of all, do you see I just took these little suckers off? No, it's a no for me. I don't like nothing just chilling on my nose like that. I don't, half the time I don't even know what these suckers are. No for me.
Be gay when you say you don't like nothing chilling on your nose like that. All right, what was the AD you wrong? AD you wrong.
What? So let me tell y'all what happened to me today. Let me tell y'all what happened to me today. So I was driving my car, right? So I got a leak in my car. It's the coolant. So I found out it was a coolant. So my car just started smoking. And I'm like, what is this? My car about to catch on fire. So I called the fire department. It was like, it's not going to catch on fire, darling. It's just probably something, a leak. And true enough, when I opened the thing up, it was like some substance everywhere in my car. So it was a leak, right? So luckily, across the street from my house, not from my house, but where I was, there was a shop. So the guy was like, just bring it over there. Do y'all know my car literally gave me a warning and said, this is about to shut down in 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to reach your destination or it will be an automatic shutdown.
Damn.
Like, bitch, I didn't even know that was an option on the car. Like, what the fuck? And you give me 3 minutes? Like, how can I put the timer on it to give me more than 3 minutes? Like maybe 30 minutes? Can I reset this? Luckily,
the horn 3 times.
Across the street. Because imagine if I'm on the interstate. Imagine if I was somewhere else that it took a longer time. I'm like, 3 minutes? That's all you're going to give us, sister? Like, what are we doing here? Gotta do better. But my car literally did that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Because I've never been in that situation before, but I just thought that was interesting. But I would never, ever buy another one of these brands again.
Which brand?
I've had it up to here.
We gonna have the in person in Dallas. Wait, that's Dallas?
What? Well, who having an in person in Dallas?
Shane don't read the chat either, so she got to catch up.
What happened?
Yeah, we gonna have our what y'all had in Atlanta?
Oh, that's where we're going to Dallas. When?
I think February.
In January.
In January?
Mm-hmm.
It don't snow in there. It don't snow in Dallas, right? It should be nice and warm.
And I gotta go to Dallas for Boulay. Twice. Where in Dallas? I mean, not where in Dallas, but we don't know what day.
Either the
never been one
week of January.
How much fun was it for you last time?
Oh, I had a blast. I had the blast in Atlanta, and I went to the Houston one. They were both pretty good.
Hopefully, some of y'all pull up.
Yeah,
I like
you
to
guys
meet
make
some of
sure you
y'all.
come. Make sure you come.
HD,
We
you gonna
weren't
be
on the
messing?
schedule for the Houston one. We were on the schedule for the Atlanta one. I had fun. We did the opening act. It was fun. Now I really gotta get fine.
HD, you go pull up?
Not
Actually, where do you live?
I look. You asked me this. Well, you ain't asked me this. I live in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah. So I was actually gonna swing by and see if I could meet up with Mike because he was coming to Norfolk State for homecoming. But I was busy all day, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this man be great and go mind my business.
I was hoping it would be in Chicago. I've never been in Chicago, even though that's what my job opportunity was out of college, and I chose not to go.
If it's in Chicago, I'm gonna stop by Indianapolis because that's where my dad's side of the family is.
It's not in Chicago though; it's in Dallas.
Yeah, if it's in Chicago, it just need to be in like the summer, spring, or fall. It cannot be in the winter.
That cold weather, even though I love me a great coat, honey.
A great what?
A
you
coat.
Love a great what?
Coat. Coat, bag, and shoes. Can't go wrong with that.
I like glasses, Shan. Glasses, Shan is fun, Shan.
Really? I wasn't fun before the glasses?
Nope.
Maybe this is 3 o'clock, Shan. Maybe this is 3 o'clock, Shan. You confused me with the glasses.